all set to go, everybody?
All aboard!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard the Walt Disney World Railroad. For your safety, we ask you remain seated at all times with your arms, hands, legs, and feet completely inside the train. We also ask if you are traveling with small passengers, please place them to the left or center of the row with a responsible adult on the open right side. Be sure to supervise all children in, please. In the crates gets around you, no eating, drinking, or smoking anytime while you're aboard. We have a clear for forward motion. Everyone please sit back and relax. We are all aboard.
Howdy folks, if you're just joining us, welcome aboard the Walt Disney World Railroad. We're headed for Fantasyland and to Main Street, USA. Everybody stay seated, keep your hands and arms, feet and legs safely inside the train. And as always, keep an eye on your little ones. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren. Y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias. As we head into the American wilderness, we'll pass by the dusty desert town of Tumbleweed. Keep your eyes peeled for the runaway mine trains on the Thunder Mountain Railroad. Now I ask you, is that any way to run a railroad?
It's a bummer. She's big enough to ride that one. Bummer.
I feel right at home here in the prairies and forests of the American wilderness. These woods haven't changed much since the days when settlers started heading west. Nowadays, the rails can carry us safely through the wild, and a trip that used to take months can now be made in just a few weeks. There's plenty of deer, antelope, and elk feed along the banks of the river. And naturally, plenty of early settlers decided to put down stakes and live here too. Of course, those early settlers weren't the first to make their home in this wild frontier.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remember to keep your children on the inside or center of the row away from the opening on your right.
Came along. They were the first to tame the wild horses of the American plains, long before our big old iron horses started chugging through these parts.
This isn't a snuggle time, okay? We're all hot.
We're almost out of the woods, folks. We're coming up on the most magical of lands, Fantasyland, a place where any dream can come true. Fly over London with Peter Pan. Set sail on It's a Small World. Take a trip under the sea with the Little Mermaid. Be our guest at an enchanted feast in the Beast's castle. Or journey into the Seven Dwarfs mine, where 1,000,000 diamonds shine. Whether you're a pixie, a princess, or just an everyday dreamer, there's always something special about Fantasyland.
We are going to Fantasyland. That's exactly where we're going.
If you've been riding trains as long as this old-timer, you may remember the days when the circus would come to town on the local railway. Well, the circus is here, and it's set up permanent headquarters as the Fantasyland Storybook Circus. This is the place to fly high with Dumbo, or join Goofy on the Barnstormer, a rollicking ride of circus acrobatics and coaster thrills. This station is also your gateway to the rest of Fantasyland and Tomorrowland. Now, please wait until the train has come to a complete stop. Gather your belongings and carry your strollers away from the platform before you start unfolding. That way we can start loading up for the next leg of our trip. For those of you disembarking, please watch your steps. And thanks for traveling with us on the Walt Disney World Railroad. Join us again real soon. If you're staying aboard, our next stop is Main Street Station.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now approaching Fantasyland Station. For your safety, please remain fully seated. Once this train has come to a complete stop, I'll say the two magical words of all clear to let you know it's safe to exit. Almost there, folks. Please remain seated. Everyone, please remain seated. Almost there. now safe to exit.
White flag! White flag!
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome aboard the Walt Disney Railroad. If you are traveling with small children whose feet do not reach out floor, please seat in the left or center of the row with a responsible adult being open right. For your safety, remain seated, keeping your arms, legs, hands, and feet inside the train at all times, and for the comfort and consideration of all those around you. Please no eating, no drinking, and definitely no smoking. Our next stop will be Main Street, USA. We have been given the all clear to move forward. Sit back and relax. We are all aboard. And if everybody will look to their right, they'll see our station conductor, Amanda. It is her 21st birthday today, so as we go by, give her a big round of applause and a big happy birthday, ladies and gentlemen.
It looks like we're ready to embark on the next leg of our journey. Our destination is Main Street, USA. Now, everyone stay seated and keep your hands and arms, feet and legs inside the train at all times. And please keep an eye on your children.
Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren. Y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
There are some who say that this steam train is a little old-fashioned, but for me, it's the only way to travel. Of course, there are those who prefer to hit the highway, and on the right, you just might spot some pint-sized drivers taking their first spin behind the wheel of a car. Getting from place to place is a big deal in Tomorrowland, where you might board a people mover, zip around on the Astro Orbiter, or book a flight across the galaxy at our busy starport in Space Mountain. Tomorrowland is truly a world on the move. Speaking of moving, it seems like a whole lot of new neighbors have been migrating in from all corners of the Milky Way. There's that rascally Experiment 626, better known as Stitch, always up to his usual antics. Buzz Lightyear is scouting for a few good space rangers. Even the monsters of Monstropolis have taken a shine to Tomorrowland. I hear those monsters are pretty funny. They're sure funny looking. Yep, the future is here today at the Magic Kingdom. And the future looks like a lot of fun. But after working on the railroad all the livelong day, it's nice to come home to good old Main Street, USA. Inspired by the small-town dreams of a young Walt Disney, A walk down Main Street is like stepping back into the early years of the 20th century. Of course, ours is a Main Street of the imagination, and we've got our own hometown hero, Mickey Mouse. Mickey and his friends have gathered at the Town Square Theater, and they're always happy to meet their fans. We've made a complete trip around the Magic Kingdom. For those of you who've been on board for the whole journey, thanks for putting up with me these past few days. If you're staying with us, we'll be headed for Frontierland next. Right now, please stay seated until our train comes to a complete stop. Then pick up your belongings and carefully step off the train. If you have strollers to unfold, please take them all the way beyond the platform so we can safely board passengers for the next leg of our journey. This is Main Street Station, Main Street, USA.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, as we approach Main Street, USA, please remain seated until the train has come to a full and complete stop. And I've given you the 2 magical words of all clear. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, remain seated till the train has come to a full and complete stop. And I have given you the all clear, which is not now, ladies and gentlemen. Please remain seated. Hold on, hold on. We still have a little ways to go, ladies and gentlemen. Wait for it, wait for it. Almost there. Hold it.